whole blessed and highly favored thing, yeah, it never sat right with me. And here's why. So originally, the line highly favored wasn't meant for everyone. It was spoken by the angel Gabriel to Mary, specifically when he told her that she was going to give birth to Jesus. So it was just a one-time personal blessing, and it was never meant to be a blanket statement for all believers. But over time, especially in American evangelical churches and Black church culture, that phrase got recycled and repeated until it became some sort of spiritual status symbol. Preachers started using it in sermons in order to describe what it looks like to be walking in God's purpose. And then in around the 1980s, 1990s, we saw the rise of prosperity gospel, which carried with it the idea that faith brings wealth, success, and favor. And so it became the go-to response for anything good. And just like that, something that was once a divine message to one woman suddenly became a spiritual flex, a way to say, look how well I'm doing. God must really love me. As if favor is proof of holiness or worthiness. And you see, that's where I have a problem with it. Because if you believe in an all-loving, all-powerful God, then why would that same God play favorites? Why would some children be highly favored while others are starving or sick or suffering? Why would an innocent person lose everything while someone else says God's favor was on my life because they bought a new car? Like suddenly that's proof that God chose them? But what about the people who are just trying to survive? Do they not matter, even if they subscribe to the Christian faith? Why is favor so often defined by what's visible, by what can be posted or praised, instead of by how we evolve or love or transform? And every time I hear someone say it, I can't help but think, how arrogant do you have to be? Like, what makes someone believe that they are chosen above everyone else? You know, it's not faith anymore when it becomes self-importance. It's ego. And it's that same false sense of superiority that is baked into so much of Christian culture. The idea that you were chosen, that you were handpicked, while everyone else has to pray a little harder or suffer a little longer. And you see, that's the danger of selective language. In this case, it turns blessings into a scoreboard. This phrase frames pain as punishment, as if those who suffer or don't have as much somehow fell out of divine favor. I think what people are actually feeling when they say that they're favored is really alignment. You know, when things are flowing and they feel in sync with something bigger than themselves. But that's not because God loves them more. It's because in that moment, their energy matches the frequency of what they've been calling in. And maybe we can all find our way back to that understanding, because favor implies separation, but alignment reminds us that we're all connected to the same divine source. I don't know, just something I've been thinking about.